entertainment system here. It's just kind of sitting up front here. I will probably change its placement, but for this video I wanted it. Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a really cool device. This is the BluMoo, and it's B-L-U, not with an E, BluMoo, M-O-O. And what this does is basically, this will take control of all your remotes, your entire entertainment environment. The database for this is very large on what it supports, and it's basically going to allow you to control all your entertainment through your iPhone. And actually, not just your iPhone, your Android phone. This is compatible with both iOS, and it's in the Google Play Store as well for Android, so you're not limited there. So let's take a quick look at the box. You can see this is what the device looks like. They've got iTunes, satellite, stream your music. That's another cool feature we're going to go over. Indoor and outdoor speakers, TV, cable, and even gaming consoles, just to name a few. There you can see there it is on an iPhone. There's what the device actually looks like. And we flip it over. This is what's in the box. You get the home base cable, and then a free mobile app that you can download for Apple or Android phones. And it also includes a wall charger and audio cable in the box, so that is pretty darn cool. So let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, and we did want to go over the features just real quick here. On the side, if you want to pause this and read it, you can. But I did want to just go over some of the highlights. Wirelessly stream Pandora, Spotify, or iTunes to your favorite music, to your existing stereo equipment. It controls over 200,000 types of TVs, receivers, stereos, media players, speakers, and more. Powerful infrared signal can control multiple audio and visual components. And everything else, go ahead, we've touched on. If you want to pause this, read it, go ahead. Cool thing here also, it's got an open API and software development kit for developers. So if you want to check this out, if you're a developer, you like to program, give this a shot. One thing I did contact the company on and asked about was if it controlled infrared lighting. If you're into infrared lights, like some of these LEDs that come out now, or stuff like, not the hue itself, but if you're into lighting with infrared, this is a feature that's coming to this, so you'll be able to control your lighting from anywhere with your iPhone. Pretty darn neat. So here's what we have in the box. There's the actual home base itself, the BluMoo home base, and we can get that through the box here. We put that down. So here's the actual BluMoo itself with its cable. So this will be configured and sitting somewhere. So this doesn't look terrible. This is very small, and it's very nice looking. It's got 4 little rubber feet to keep it wherever without sliding around. This is going to be your base station, and it looks nice, and you can conceal this because it's not very big. So also what we've already mentioned in the box is a setup guide, power, which we already said was there. You get an audio cable, and like I said, the power. And then that's everything that's in the box. You can get the adapter out of the packaging here. It's pretty tight. There we go. Got it out. So let's get the box out of the way. Okay, so this is what we have in the box, guys. So now what I'm going to have to do actually is pause this video, or stop it, get this set up, because it's going to take a while. What we're actually going to do is hook up quite a few remotes. So this is my U-verse for AT&T. This is for my Samsung TV. This is for my Samsung soundbar. This is for my Amazon Fire TV, and we're even going to push the limits, and we're going to see if this Lenovo HDMI splitter box or switch will hook up with this as well. So that's some of the remotes that we're going to put on this, and we're also going to test the music streaming of iTunes and stuff, and we're going to probably try to send that to my Samsung soundbar and see if that works. Now, I don't know if it will, or you're going to need a receiver for that, but we're going to try it just to see what we get and go from there. So anyway, guys, let's get this set up, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back, and what we've done is we've actually set the BluMoo up. Very easy to install and get set up with your phone of choice. As you can see here, I have concealed it along with my entertainment system here. It's just kind of sitting up front here. I will probably change its placement, but for this video I wanted it up and foremost. As you can see, it's got a blue light and BluMoo, so you know, hey, that fits. When I paired it, well, actually before I paired it with my phone and set it up, this was red. So you know that you've got it set up and configured when it goes blue. So let's look at the setup that we have here. Simply, it comes out into this 3-port plug that we looked at. This is simply the power, and this actually you plug in for music. So you can stream music to your receiver, your speakers, whatever you want to set this up to. It's just got a standard component AV, not AV, but just left-right audio, you know, one of those yellow-red plugs, or red-white plugs, into your audio jack. It has an optional IR blaster connector right here, so if you wanted to get an optional IR blaster and extend the range of this, you could do that. So that is basically the setup for the BluMoo that I have. So I have a Samsung TV here, I have a Samsung soundbar, and I'm also on AT&T's Uverse down here, as you can see. So let's take a quick look at the app. So what you'll do is you will download an app, and we'll go home here, try to get this in focus. So download an app on your phone of choice, like I said, Android, iOS. And as you can see here, I have actually configured my Samsung TV, my Cisco set, which is just the Uverse, and then my Samsung soundbar is in here. And you can see down here at the bottom, you've got some other home, guide, music, settings. So if I click on the guide, it actually brings up my carrier's guide, so I can actually see what's on. Now, it gives you the option if you click on these things, like if I clicked on NCAA, or NCIS Los Angeles. Now it says watch now, but I couldn't get that to work. Nothing seems to work down there. So you can't watch live, but maybe it is a future feature coming. So we can go back, and this will remind you when shows are on. So if you wanted to set reminders in this app, you could do that. So let's go back home. And then let's actually demonstrate. So I've actually set up the Samsung TV. So let me get up here. Sorry about the shaky video, guys, but we're going to get up here. And so what I'm actually going to do here, I'm going to push the Samsung TV button, and this should, through the BluMoo. Alright guys, let's do a quick demonstration. As you can see here, I've gone to my home screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my Samsung TV. I'm going to aim it up here. I'm not going to aim it, but I'm going to show you the BluMoo. I'm going to hit the power button. Now you can see the BluMoo flash blue, and you should be able to see the Samsung TV come on. There you go. So from my phone, and I can do this from anywhere, I don't have to be sitting in this room, I can turn on my TV. So now let's slide down back to the iPhone. Now if I just simply scroll to the left and to the right, I get my next remote. And now it's my Cisco set-top box, which is actually my ATT Uverse. So I'm going to hit power on that, and the BluMoo will flash, and my box will come on, and now I have TV. Alright, so now I actually route my sound through the soundbar down here, which is the Samsung soundbar. So let's go back to my app, and I actually have to get rid of a couple of these remotes because I was putting them in here testing. So here is my Samsung soundbar. So I'm going to go ahead and hit power on the phone. BluMoo flashes, and you should see the Samsung soundbar there in the middle. Yep, there it comes to life, and you should start hearing sound, as you can. Now I can do the volume. You can see I'm turning the volume up. I can hit mute. A little delay, but not too bad. So I just muted it. So basically I am controlling, and I'll turn off the soundbar, so I'm just going to shut everything off. I'm going to scroll here, turn off the Cisco box. You're going to see everything kind of shut off here. And now the TV. So I just shut off all three devices through my phone, and basically you just put it's like a virtual remote for each remote that you have, and you can do custom remotes and stuff like that in here. You know, you can go to settings, you can look at your versions, firmware, all that kind of stuff. If you go home, like I said, you can come up here, you can add a device, custom remote. So it gives you options of TV, your cable add satellite, DVR, DVD, Blu-ray, CD, speakers, receivers, streaming player. Something I didn't demonstrate is If you actually click your music here, like I said, if you stream this, you can stream Spotify, Pandora, and iTunes. Very, very cool. So you can actually stream music to your receiver from your phone through the BluMoo into your speaker system, and you don't even have to have Bluetooth. It's just going to do it through your BluMoo. So pretty darn cool. I talked to the company before I did this review. They are adding things to their database all the time. They will be doing IR lighting support, so if you have lighting that is controlled by infrared, which I do, you can actually control lighting remotely through your BluMoo. It will send the infrared signal to your lighting and turn it on. So that's something that is coming. They have a huge database. Let's just quickly, I'm going to go back in. Let's I'm going to add a device here. So let's just click add a device, and let's just select TV. And you're going to see here, you now get an option to select your TV manufacturer, and it's just a huge, long, lengthy database of options. You know, Dynex, Dion, there's people on here I've never even heard. Iki, Epson, Fisher, Fluid, GE. They have covered the gambit. Hitachi, LG, Lenovo. You just keep on going down the list. Whirling Peas, Panasonic, Pantel, Picton. I mean, they are Planar, SVA, SEG. Some of these I have no clue who they are. But you know, like I said, the database for TVs is extensive. And then what's cool is, let's select Westinghouse. So now it's going to give you code groups that you can go down, and you actually just test these codes. If you don't know, you click on it. It'll try to turn the machine on, and if it doesn't, you just say it didn't, and then you go to the next one and you click it. Did it work? Yes, no. Next one? Yes, no. So by trial and error, you eliminate these. Now some of them are going to be pretty obvious. That one wasn't a good example, but if I go into like add device, TV, so for instance on my Samsung, it actually had kind of model numbers in here. And again, I apologize for the video quality here, where I'm kind of all over the place, but so I selected Samsung, and it just says most models, HLS series only, which are older models, and then the SPA series, which is a projector TV. So you know, most models worked, so I didn't have to do much troubleshooting on that one. The Cisco set, it had about 4 or 5 different model numbers, and through trial and error, I think it was the second one I tried, it actually worked. So no problems there. You do tell it when you're setting it up which carrier you are by zip code. You put in your zip, it tells you a list of your carriers in the area you just select, and mine was there, which was AT&T Uverse, so pretty easy there. Again, lots of options with this, guys. This is a really cool little device. You can control your entertainment center with your phone with one app. No bunch of remotes that you got to have out here. And like I said, I'm now replaced with just this. I replaced my Uverse remote, my Samsung TV remote, my Samsung soundbar remote. All 3 of those have been replaced with the BluMoo app and the BluMoo. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and a subscription to the channel. Please check the show notes. I'll have a link to where you can pick one of these up. They are not that expensive, and they're very, very cool, and they're just going to keep getting cooler. They're constantly adding updates to the database. And like I said, they're bringing IR lighting into the game here pretty soon, so that's going to be darn cool. So anyway, guys, again, subscription to the channel, and feel free to like and share the video. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.